We are the fractalated tendrils of reality, forever undulating towards the realm of evolution and great mystery. Cymatics is the study of the effect sound frequency and vibration have on particles and mass. The images you will see superimposed throughout this video are simply fungus spores orienting their geometry to specific tones being generated. This, I feel, is exactly how the universe functions. You will notice the gyrations of the mold mimic the cosmic interplay of galaxies and star systems, sort of an enormous galactic symphony expressing its beauty through mathematics and numerology. Taking a walk on the beach, you may pick up a conch shell and notice it too exhibits this behavior. In fact, all things in nature adhere to symmetry through vibrational music. The trees, the snowflake, the atom, the brain, and even the soul must adhere to this unified cosmic principle. If applied correctly, it is my personal opinion that developments in science, psychology in particular, can be completely replaced by balancing the two hemispheres of the brain with cymatics and monatomic gold therapy. I will elaborate a little more on monatomic gold in a later video, but basically at an atomic level, gold is configured in pentagons, hexagons, and pyramids. These are sacred geometric configurations. The ancient Egyptians were very aware of this and considered DMT and monatomic gold to be bridges or gateways to God. DMT is perhaps the most powerful psychedelic in the world, also known as the spirit molecule. It's produced in the pineal gland, which is responsible for REM sleep and dream trips. It is one of the most abundant compounds in nature and could be extracted from the grass if one had the know-how. DMT is the tether connected to death. Human beings have the amazing luxury of dying anytime they wish via a DMT trip, and then the extraordinary ability to come back to the living. Fear of the unknown often disables this holy ability, which is why the most popular drug today is alcohol, a mind-numbing, extremely uneducational, and spiritually backwards activity. The pyramids were nothing more than gigantic energy generators which functioned as deprivation chambers for spiritual travelers. An Egyptian priest or magi would ingest large amounts of monatomic gold and DMT and enter the pyramid. They would often do this during alignment with the constellation Sirius. It's interesting to note that Gary Oldman's character in the Harry Potter franchise is Sirius Black. They would lay in a bath of salt water surrounded by conductive materials such as rose granite and leave their bodies to enter the realm of interdimensional travel, where they would speak to gods and bring back vital spiritual information to their community. They were considered astral travelers and in a way accomplished more in magical practice and alien contact than Aleister Crowley and other wizards have ever dreamt of. There was a time when all the pyramids had capstones. Around the dawn of the millennium, the Freemasons attempted to recreate their capstones and place them where they once were, but were denied access by the Egyptian government's Antiquities Division. These were the generators which harvested and stored these experiences and energies in extraordinary amounts. They would have simply dwarfed what our most powerful nuclear generators would be capable of today, in that they were a form of spiritual energy, an imprint that has been left with the pyramids to this very day, as just the thought of them is enough to inspire awe and inspiration. The neural pathways of the brain are simply an illusion. Reality is constantly being recreated and funneled into this 3D realm at a fraction of a millisecond. It pours through a higher, spiritronic dimensional vibration at thousands of times the rate a hummingbird flaps its wings. An illusory blur that simply happens too fast for you to detect. As my friend Sammy put it, reality is created in the same fashion Magneto walks over metal objects as he draws them toward him. He envisions the reality, dimensional frequencies are altered and shifted, the metal platform arrives at his feet as if it had always been there, and the manipulation of wavelengths becomes a spiritual non-event. All my will is bent on change. The universe is mine to rearrange. Follow my lead and in fact you'll see you create your own reality. Concentrate on the shifting tides. Reconquer the recoiling mind. A way to dislocate and reinvent time, to reinterpret the cosmic paradigm.
På frostetåke, natt som dag, i evig våke, gold, kulde river, mot lys, jeg driver.
it's restarting. Wait a minute. Those are numbers. That was a 3. The one before it was a 2. Base 10 numbers. Just start counting now. See how far we can get. 1. 7. Those are primes. 2, 3, 5, 7. Those are all prime numbers. And there's no way that's a natural phenomenon.
Holy shit.
Okay, let's just calm down.
Optimus Prime numbers yet again. This time from an alien race sending engineering plans via a 3-dimensional design set and primer that show humans how to build a wormhole-generating device with gigantic revolving titanium circles, which through their kinetic energy of rotation create an interlocking atomic nexus sphere. A vessel is then dropped in the center, which is as calm as the eye of a hurricane, fashioned in cubic geometry once again. Not unlike the Masonic energy-draining vortices of a basketball court or baseball diamond. The imagery is all around us. Open your eyes to reclaim your prize.
I am okay to go! Okay to go!
85%.
All bearing tips are on the profile.
90%. We're detecting some structural instability.
Confirmed. This should hold.
We're within limits. Barely.
I'm okay to go!
Are you okay to go? Tired of your materialistic lifestyle? Remember your purpose as a star child of the cosmos? Tired of sitting in front of your computer all day long? Unplug and all is yours. Unplug and become your own master of destiny. We need everyone's help. We need to create the 12th monkey syndrome and correct this planet's equilibrium before we are all lost in a stagnant pool of conscious purgatory. We see Cymatics at work once again in the horror franchise Phantasm, a story involving aliens from a Mars-like world who use vibratory tuning fork dimensional gateways to traverse time and the cosmos. It is filled with the aesthetic of the metallic sphere and the apocalypse. In the beautiful sci-fi story Dark City, an alien race changes reality every day with their ability to tune. Tuning, as it is called, involves the psychic ability to recreate the world in any way you see fit, something that ties cymatics and telepathy together. The story resolves when a human being develops the ability to tune, and with his new realization that every man and woman has it within themselves to create worlds and govern the cosmos, he begins a journey to craft the heavens with the paintbrush of his immortal spirit. It's the end of the world. Let's make a new one.